Hi, everyone. I want to welcome you to the Hunker Down Guide podcast. And I'm your host, Jamie Robe, and I'm happy to help guide you along today through the tropics. This whole site and channel that we have is about hurricane preparation. And part of hurricane preparation is maintaining an awareness of what's happening in the tropics. Now, you don't have to be a meteorologist to follow along. I am not a meteorologist, I'm actually a computer engineer, but I have been watching the tropics my entire life. I live in Florida, and to help me, I over the years have collected a whole bunch of cool websites and different resources from the government and other things that I follow a lot. So what I did, I created a website called hunkerdownguide.com, and I invite all of you to check it out. You can join in here to get into it, but you can also do this without even joining. It's free to join, by the way. But I'm going to go in to down here on the left side. You can see there is a tropical weather section, and I've got a tropical tracking room, I call it. And in here are all of my favorite things that I follow. So we're gonna look right now. We're going to do an episode here called, I'm calling it Tropical Thursdays. So I'm recording this one on June 4th, Thursday, June 4th, and 2026. And we're gonna first look at forecasts. So um, some of the things, I have quick links here to different things that you can look at. We're going to look at the uh, tropical hazards outlook. Okay, so you just click on it. I'm going to zoom out here so you can see it a little better. And if we click in, we can zoom in and out of it. You can do all this on your phone or your laptop or whatever. But you can see this is looking way out, a couple weeks out to June 23rd. And there is some activity in the Pacific side of our area that we're looking at. We're generally, in the United States, we're mainly concerned with the Atlantic basin, but of course, there's Hawaii and parts of the rest of the West that could be affected by Pacific storms. But we're looking really good right now on this map, and we're going to go back over here to the thing, and we're going to look at the tropical outlook for 7 days out from here. Now, on my site, what I'm doing is I pull constantly and pulling these maps from the uh, NOAA and the National Hurricane Center and other sources, so they're always up to date on my website. And I always tell you right here the last update. So this was updated on June 4th at 4:22 p.m. So you'll see it change over time. So it's handy. It's a handy reference. So I check these to kind of see what's going on long range. And if you happen to go in here and you are concerned from the Pacific side, you can click and go right to the source of the stuff from the. I always have the source links, so you can go to Pacific and you can see they actually have a tropical storm Amanda, and you could click on get details. And there's a couple of other areas here, as we saw on the long range outlook, at least for the next week or so. There's a lot of activity in there. But again, these are really useful tools to look at and maintain your awareness of what's happening. Now, one of the things that on my site, you can go into things that are kind of cool. We'll go into more detail on some other ones, but let's say there was something out there. We could go to the satellite look, and we could click on this, and we could see this is an animation that I've again updated constantly every so often. I pull this from the official sites, and you can always click on it and go to the official uh, website itself. But in this case, we can see the lightning, we can see the cloud patterns, and it's an animated view. So those are really cool. But another thing that's really useful is I personally put a lot of stock into tropical tidbits. Now, this is Levi Cohen. He's a PhD meteorologist, and he has this incredibly good site. So we're going to click over to it, and this is his YouTube. He has a blog and a YouTube channel, and he does a lot of posting on social media. But I would highly recommend that you take this time at the beginning of the season and look at his post on 2026 hurricane season begins, because he talks about the El Nino effect that is out there in the uh, Pacific, and that affects the Atlantic basin. So it's good to take a look at that. But right now, we're actually looking really good in the Atlantic side. So not anticipating anything, which gives us, of course, more time and an opportunity to prepare during the early part of the season. So again, I encourage all of you to, you know, uh, follow a plan, create a plan, and follow a plan to prepare your home and your family, your pets, your vehicles, everything you've got for this hurricane season while we have a lull at the beginning. So, that said, I just wanted to show you those things, and we'll check in, every Thursday and get kind of a long range view of the next week or so ahead. If there is a threat somewhere, I'm usually glued to these all of these maps and radar and satellite things and forecasts and models. So I'll try to share all that, even more often when there's actually a threat. But right now we're looking good, and I encourage you to go to hungerdownguide.com. It's one word, and look at um, our website. And I hope this helps somebody out there to get ready for the next tropical storm or hurricane. And thank you very much.